Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
Have you tried the new Wookiee cookie? It's a bit chewy. Welcome back to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. The holidays are coming, so we're making a mess of cookies. Today we're going to be making a chocolate chip hazelnut cookie with a secret ingredient. Here's what you're going to need to get started. I have 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 sticks of softened butter, unsalted. I have 1 cup of granulated sugar. This is a 1/2 cup of oats that I have ground up in a food processor. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You want 2 large eggs, room temperature. This is a cup of chopped hazelnuts. I figured those are bite size. And 1 10-ounce bag of chocolate chips. Right here I have 2 1/4 cups of sifted all-purpose flour. And our secret ingredient is secret. Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
How did the gingerbread man make his bed?
I don't know.
With a cookie sheet. Start by preheating your oven to 325 degrees and lining a cookie sheet with parchment paper. This recipe starts by combining our sugars and our butter in a large bowl. We're going to use our trusty hand mixer to cream these together until they're fluffy and soft. Now is the time to add your 2 large eggs. And our secret ingredient
Turn it over.
is about a tablespoon of honey. If you don't have honey at home, this is when you would add maybe a teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to cream these together until they're soft and fluffy. Now that is soft and fluffy. And our flour. Combine all of those dry ingredients, including your chopped oats, and give that a little bit of a mixing. Add 1/2 of this at first. So add that to your wet mix in halves so you don't create a cloud of flour in your kitchen. At some point you really just got to get into it with your hands. Time to add our chocolate chips and our hazelnuts. I'm really excited because I make this recipe often without the hazelnuts. So I'm interested to see how that changes the flavor. Roll them in, folding your dough over. This recipe is a drop cookie. You could use a melon baller if you're that sophisticated. I'm going to go at it with a spoon, and I'll probably even give up on this spoon. But we're looking for, I guess, about a 3-ounce portion of cookie dough. And just drop that on there. You don't really have to form it. You don't really have to shape it. I personally want a nice rustic look for these. These will flatten during the baking process, so leave some room for them to spread. Looking good?
Mm-hmm.
Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. We're gonna pop these in there for 15 minutes and keep an eye on them until they just start to turn golden brown. That's when you want to pull them out. Hey, Carrie, how do German cookies greet each other?
Don't know.
Gluten Tag.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see how we did. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Yes.
Look at these beautiful chocolate chip hazelnut cookies. You can see the chunks of hazelnut, those
Yes.
melty chocolate chips. these were in for exactly 15 minutes. You can see they've just started to turn brown around the edges, and that's when you want to pull them out. If you go any farther, they get, if you go any longer, they get dry, they get crispy. We don't want that. We just want a crispy edge with a gooey center. So we're gonna let these cool here for about 5 minutes and then do a taste test.
That looks perfect.
That's enough waiting. We can't wait any longer. So we're going to spatulate these cookies onto our artistic plate. Here. Be a good cookie now. So you'll see we've got ooey gooey center cookies, a little crispy around the outside, nice and firm and brown on the bottom. Going in. Those chopped oats add a nice chewiness to the cookie batter. Those hazelnuts add another dimension of sweetness and nuttiness, which complements those dark chocolate chips so well. This is a great cookie, and just in time for the holiday season. We do hope you try this at home and share these around with your friends, much like you'll share our channel around. So feel free to like, subscribe. This has been Bon Appetit, and God bless. Welcome back to Storm. I know he's around here somewhere.
Ew.
Oh, that might be wet. Let me check.
Mine.
Because we have a friend who needs some cookie love, and we're going to provide it.
And the secret ingredient is love.
And the secret ingredient is cookies.
Right?
Just show love, everyone.
We have cookies for dinner?
We can have cookies for dinner. You can have all the cookies you want, honey.
Aww.
These are health food cookies.
They kind of are.
All of our sugar was no carb, gluten-free, sugar-free. I only used sugar-free sugar in this recipe.
No added sugar.
No added sugar, exactly. After you add the sugar, there will be no added sugar. Don't eat raw cookie dough because of the eggs. You'll get sick and die.
Don't say that.
You'll get salmonella. You'll get real sick and die.
No.
Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. We're gonna throw these in.
Toss them.
Toss.
Sure.
It's just like violent words.
Place.
Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. That is 135 degrees
gosh.
Celsius. We're
gonna bake these off.
just throw them in there till they're brownish.
No, you know when
yeah.
you know when like a friend is like, "Hey, can you pick me up at that airport 45 minutes away Saturday at 2 a.m.?" And you're like, "Yeah, no, no problem, no."
I've got chess practice
Yeah, no.
that morning.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
What do you think of that?
Mm-hmm. We'll share the next batch.
Next batch, I'm about to
Going
I'm about to eat this son of a batch. Dear Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day our daily cookies, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against our cookies. Deliver us from evil and lead us not into temptation, for yours is the power, the glory, and the kingdom forever. Amen.
Amen. That was just a sample.
I didn't eat a cookie. Cat ate a cookie.
Now, if you have one bite, then when I leave the room, you can't have the rest. Those studies are so funny. Good job, Kit.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Anytime.